Good evening, everyone. My name is Rodney Phillips, Mayor of China Grove, and I want to welcome you guys to China Grove. We're blessed to be part of this Walk for Peace. And just want to say that welcome you guys for being here. To you, monks, we are so thankful that you're part of the town tonight. We're so thankful that you're participating in this and you gave us an opportunity to do it. Your journey, your walk, your messaging, your nonviolence is inspiration for all of us. And it's a great message for us. In our great little town, it's small and busy. We can take time to enjoy silent time, a time of peace, and celebrate with you. I'm joined today on up here. Cheryl Sheets is one of our councilmen. Don Bringle, our Mayor Pro Tem. Lee Withers is our councilman also. And Police Chief Andrew Deal and George Stewart. A presentation today. It's my honor on behalf of the town to present to you, sir, this pen. Put it on for you. And I have some other pens you can share with all the monks. It's a privilege for you to be here. It's a privilege for us, for you to be here, and we're so grateful that you are. This time I'll turn it over to Andrew Deal to present a badge, as well as George Stewart to present a badge.
Yes, sir. Next we have Police Chief Andrew Deal to present the police badge.
Thank you for coming. And here is a token of our appreciation from the China Grove Police Department.
And next we have the Fire Chief George Stewart to present the fire badge. Thank you all for coming. And if the city official wants to stay, there's some chairs in the back that you're welcome to sit and listen. If not, then we call it a night. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. How are we tonight? Are you cold? We are cold too. First of all, thank you. We pay respect and appreciation to our city mayor and all the city council and police chief and fire department that arranging us to have a place like this, and also present us honorary pins. As you can see, I have a lot of pins on this rope. Right, it's a lot from different law enforcement, EMS, and everything. So this is an honor that after they escorted us, honor to put it on for me. This is a way to walk together with the venerable monks and also to protect us as well. So tonight is marks 83 days. We have walked 83 days already. After the 83 days, 16-something-hundred miles, 1,700 miles, I haven't counted yet. But when coming to North Carolina, this is our third night. And I can see so much people coming out for this mission. during the day, whole day, during the noontime, and now nighttime. It's just all the people coming out. And I have no clue why are we coming out that much when we have to work during the weekdays. I keep on asking myself that questions and I have no answer. So I decided to determine that North Carolina do not have to go to work. Just stay home and come out here first, that's it. After 83 days of walking, I have seen so much peace, loving kindness and compassion and unity. Like this, the crowd like this. It's very difficult to have a crowd like this together in a peaceful way, isn't it? We come from different backgrounds, different faith, different skin colors and different languages we speak. But then we can come out all together to enjoy the cold weather with the monks like this. It is once in a lifetime, I think. What did you think? It's for us, it's once in a lifetime. It's because if we don't take on this journey, we all wouldn't meet tonight. Isn't it? And so for us to meet together tonight, I think it's meant for us to meet. We could have walked on a different direction or the right direction, just like at the beginning when we started out from Fort Worth, Texas. There are many people, they ask me, why are you walking this direction to Washington, D.C.? Well, before that, they asked, where are you walking to? What is it for? I say, walk for peace. To where? Washington, D.C. Oh, really? Do you realize that you walk on the wrong direction? I say, yes, I know. But we decided to come to this town. And I think we do have that strong connection together. Because of that reasons, I think we all here are open to receive something new. Is that right? That is really low energy. Well, okay. I got it. All right, that's a lot of energy right there. Well, mindfulness is what we missed out. That I have to repeat again. Mindfulness is what we really miss out in our life. Instead of being mindfulness every day, every moment, we are doing different things. We've been sidetracked. Acting, respond to things that come to our life in a suffer way, anger way. And that is why we are suffer. And not just all of us here tonight are suffer, but a lot more people in this country and around the world are suffer. Because wherever we go now, there are people say that this country and around the world is corrupted. It's not corrupted because of what, but it's because of all kind of anger and hatred and division and everything between all of us as human beings. We cannot blame on anybody but ourselves. Right? Because when we live in this world, we always claim this is mine, that is mine, that is yours. Of course, because we have our own family, so we claim that way. But it's because of that way of thinking, we kind of separated ourselves from the neighbors, from the friends, from all the people surround us. And so when things happen, we don't protect each other. We don't come together. We don't have the same voice. And for that reason, we suffer so much, and everybody are suffering. Because when you hear about this Walk for Peace mission, then all of us there are people quit work for a day or asked to take off to come out for it. And then when we walk, these days when we walk, we cross through so many hospitals. And our doctors and nurses just come out to the road and greet the monks. This time I ask, what about the patients? They say, oh, they are fine. And there are some nurses and doctors still have gowns on them. And I ask, are you in the middle of the surgery? They say, no, we just got it done. So, between that, worker, constructions, all that along the road, wherever we go, just people just come out. And today, it made me laugh when officers stopped by one of the Lowe's for a short break, for restroom and things like that. And it reminds me, oh, Lowe's, it's been a long time since I walked. Until now, I haven't stepped into the Lowe's and Home Depot. But when I stayed at Fort Worth, Texas, Lowe's and Home Depot was like every week. I go there to buy material for the buildings. And today I went in there again. It just cracked me up. And we get to go here and there, stay in the different buildings that we have never dreamed of. There are so many places open to host us, and churches open to host us. Coming together, work like this, and all the officers are working with us to make us comfortable and support us throughout the journey like this. This is something that I have never dreamed of and never thought it's turned out like this. But when it turned out like this, and I've seen so many people coming out, that is why I said to myself, I have chosen the right way. The right way to take on this journey, Walk for Peace. At the beginning, there are so many people against it. So many. I'm telling you, so many people against it. Before we start the journey, okay, I'm not talking about when we walk, but before we started, people just heard about my idea, and then they talk behind it. They don't support it. They say it's not going to happen. They cannot do that in America. So on and so on. Just like my other projects and anything I do, people just say, no, he cannot do this. And I didn't say anything. I didn't respond. Instead of I asked myself, can I really do this? Or do I really want to go on this route, on this path? And many times I ask myself that question. And it's respond like, of course you can do this. Even this whole world don't trust in you, you still have to trust in yourself. If you don't start, you don't know it's gonna turn out. You don't know the turnout. But when you start, you could fail, could be success, but then if you don't walk on it, then you will fail forever. After you decide on it, and then if you back out just because of this people saying that, and that people saying this, and then you back out just because of all that negative things from the people, then we back out. Then we are the biggest failure in this world. I don't let myself to be like that. I like to challenge myself. Because I have went through many problems in my life before I ordained to become a monk. And then after I ordained to become a monk, I also encountered so many problems. And that is why I want to challenge myself to see if I really can do this, if I am be able to do all these things. And look, this is the turnout right here, which I have never expected. telling you all that to let you know that in this world, our path, our road, when we come to this world, it would never be easy. Never gonna be smooth or flat. It's always have bumpy here, rock there, bushes, big tree, and roller coaster road. We all have to walk on it. But the more we expect our road, our path to be flat and smooth, the suffer we are. We cannot expect that because it will not come. We ask ourselves how many times in our life that we encounter all those difficulties in life already. We can answer it ourselves. Many times, many times in our life. And we suffer every single time. And then we don't know how to get out of that. Up until now, we still suffer. And then when this universe, this country and the world added more thing into it, we suffer much more. And yet we still don't know how to get out. We cry. We beg, we pray, we do all kind of things, just try to calm ourselves down. But all those are just a temporary moment only, and then we go back to normal again, suffer. And for us to get out of this mode, suffering, depression, anxiety, stress, in order for us to get out of all these, we have to be mindful. We have to have love and kindness. We have to have compassion. Love and kindness is to all people and to ourselves. Compassion the same way. But in order for us to have all that, we definitely have to have mindfulness. Practice. Without practicing mindfulness for ourselves, we always be in sidetrack. Anything happen, we just react like that right away, and then we suffer. And then we regret. How many times in our life that we have been regret with our actions, with our speech already? Many times. And we keep holding on into all those regretful things. And the more we hanging on into it, the more suffer we are. While we can do something to get out of that, which is let it go. But in order for us to let it go, we have to be mindful. When those thoughts, when those regretful things popping up in our head, we have to know, oh, it's popping up. It exists right now. It's with me right now. I won't let that drag me down. In order for us not to let that dragging us down, we have to know, we have to see. If we're not living with this present moment right now, here, we cannot see anything. You know why I say that? It's because we've been breathing to survive, to live. But we didn't see our breath. Did we see our breath? No, we didn't. We just breathe like a robot, like a machine, just to survive. Because this is something that has been with us for a long time, since we are in our mother womb, right? And so we just breathe in and breathe out just to survive. But we don't know that our breath is longer or short. We don't know anything. We don't know that when we are angry, our breath is just short, really short. And then when we go to the hospital, we lie in there and then our heartbeat is slowing down each and every second. And this is the time when we are fighting on each and every breath. And the doctor have to use CPR, chest compression, and electric. I was gonna stop my speech, and then the microphone come out, so I continue. because many people complain online they cannot hear anything. Well, we depends on the speaker, but then it's the windy and things like that is they cannot hear it clearly. That's why we need this small microphone. And so for us to have a peaceful life, we are here with you all just to hand you the key of mindfulness. And with that key, you are the only one who have to unlock that box where you have lock, peace, happiness and peace in that box for a long time, and you have left it somewhere and forgotten it. Just like we go to the kitchen and cook and eat. No one can feed us. Even if they can feed us, we still have to be able to swallow it down. Right? No one can do that part for us. AI nowadays can do a lot of things, but they cannot eat for us. And guess what? We are dependent on AI a lot now. Right? Now let's send a message to a friend, go to AI and prepare that message for us and send. It's nothing wrong with it. This technology, nothing wrong with it. It just, we use it the wrong way. And that is why we are also sidetracked. We also lose our memories. We also cannot focus. Because concentration focus is something that we really need to use our mind, our head, just to focus on one thing. The mindfulness breathing is this one right here on our nostril. Within our nostril area, when we breathe in, we are aware of that breath going in. When we breathe out, we are aware of that going out. And then our concentration is right here. We put our concentration right here by the nostril area. Not elsewhere, okay? Just right here. And in order for us to have a concentration here, we have to build that habit. We have to practice to have that habit. That habit is our mind is keep being sidetracked. A lot of distractions around. We always get ourselves sidetracked. So our mind is keep wandering around and around. Now is the time we need to bring our mind back to this present moment here and now, which is our breath within our nostril. Look at it. Using our mind to look, not our eyes. Okay? Even we close our eyes, but we still using our mind to look at this breath going in and out. Means that you are aware of that breath going in and out. That is where the concentration at. And then when you put the concentration here, breathe in, breathe out. That monkey mind is jumping. It will jump from here to there, jump everywhere. Because in our mind is full of thoughts. All those thoughts I call a monkey mind. Thought about the past, thought about the future, but right now, this present moment, we don't care. We are not aware of. That is why we need to practice to bring our concentration back to right now and here at this present moment. We cannot live with the past anymore because it's already history. We cannot hold those regrets to live. It's not helping. It's dragging us down. And we don't need to chase the future because something is not yet come. We can make our vow to do something in this lifetime, just like me. I've been thinking about doing something to support the people by walking. Like 2 or 3 years I keep thinking about this. It's not just 1 day or 2 days and I decided. No, 2 or 3 years I thought about it. And I made a vow say that if I have a chance, I would do this to support, to share with all the people who I meet along the road. And then 2 years, 3 years later, I didn't count. Later, when I think it's the right time, and then I asked my teachers, can I do this? He said, go for it. And here we are. Here we are. That is how we can make a vow for ourselves to do something in our life as long as you know there's benefit yourself and benefits the others. Go for it. But every day, we don't have to think, oh, later on, I don't know what. Right now it's almost 8 o'clock. Not sure that my kids at home, what are they doing right now? What should I cook when I go home? Where should we go tomorrow? And holidays here, where should we go for shopping? All those things, our minds keep wandering around and around. Those I call trash. About the past, thought about the past, thought about the futures. Those are trash. It's not usable. It's keep pushing us down. So don't let our mind live with the past and the future. Have to live with this present moment. Just like we walk. Our Venerable Monk walks every day. 20 miles per day to 25 miles, and there's 32 miles per day. Keep changing like that. Every day we walk and wear it down really quick and very fast, exhausted. And it's painful, it's hurt. Right? And that is why lately we have a lot of doctors and nurses, volunteers, and a lot of different EMS come into the night rest to support our monks because we are in pain. Right? But we are mindful on everything we do. We're mindful on every step we made. That is how we can continue this journey without giving up. Because the more we mindful with it, the more energy we will get. Believe me, if you walk or you do anything in your life, many things at one time, it drains you out quickly, just like the battery draining out quickly. But if you can just focus on one thing, you will see yourself, it's turned out much and way better. And it will generate a lot of energies for yourself. Even if we walk a lot, sometimes we walk really fast. And roller coaster road, we have to go up the hill and down the hill a lot. Alabama is one of the states that welcome us by giving us a lot of roller coaster roads. But when we walk like that, our breathing is still fine. It's not like like that. We don't breathe like that. That is how, when you focus on your breathing, that generate that energy, that give us that result, that benefit. It's wonderful. So, I have talked about mindfulness a lot. It's just that, will we change ourselves to bring that into the action? Or we just listen? That is different. Two different stories, okay? If we just listen and then go home, back to normal, then we waste our time. Your time. Because we have spent hours to get to here, right? And later you still have to spend a couple more hours to get home. That's a long journey to come here and go home. And if we just listen and go home and back to normal, then you waste your time. Just like many years before. Don't. This is not the time, this is not the right time for us to waste anymore. You have wasted a lot already. So let's take it into action and practice. Breathe in and breathe out to see your breath. This is the way to practice for you to live mindfully and peacefully every day. And this is the time for us to practice, to prepare ourselves for our last moment of our life. Remember when I said that earlier? When we are sick, when we are in critical condition, we fight for each and every breath. This is when we know, when we feel that how important it is for our breath. But for right now, we don't care. Let's not do that anymore. Breathe in and breathe out. Consider that this is my last breath. Consider that this breathing in breath is my last breath. If you can consider that way, you will appreciate each and every breath you breathe in and out with mindfulness, with awareness. Then you will not waste it anymore. If you can do this every day, I promise you, your life will change to be a better person. Free of anxiety, free of stress, free of depression. Earlier today, one of the lady came to me and offered me some flowers and things like that at lunchtime. She said, Venerable Sir, I'm the one who say thank you to you. You saved me on the road, but I'm not sure that you hurt me or not. I am the one, after listening to you, I am the one who lived with anxiety and depression. But for the last 5 days after I met you, you have changed my life. I breathe in and breathe out for the last 5 days, and I don't have that kind of depression and anxiety anymore. And I know that it's just temporary right now because I just started. And of course, that will be just a temporary. This will take a while for us to have a new habit, to change ourselves. We have worked on so many cases like that, depression, anxiety, stress, that they could not sleep overnight. They could not. Even just 1 hour, they could not sleep. And during the daytime, they are not them anymore. How terrible it is if we live like that. But we didn't realize, we thought that, just people, not us. No, it's our turn. Sooner or later, it's going to be our turn. Don't let us go there. Be mindful with our breath. Breathe in, aware of that. When the monkey mind pop up, acknowledge that monkey mind. Acknowledge that thought. I have thought. By saying silently in our mind that thought. Come back to the breathing. And then breathe in, breathe out. Another thought pop up. Acknowledge it. Come back here. For most of us, if we don't have awareness, we just follow those thoughts until the end of that thought. And then another thought pop up, we follow after it. And now that we practice mindfulness, we acknowledge it, we aware, we know that we have thought. We come back with this present moment right now and here, which is our breathing. That is how we train ourselves to have a new habit. If we can do that, every time thought pop up, acknowledge it, bring it back here. Bring it back here, back. That's all we need to do. And then when you feel anything within your body, itchy, numb, pain, anything, acknowledge it, feeling, come back. Sound, any type of sound, acknowledge it, sound, come back here. We don't have to ask who did that, why, where, and what. We don't need to. Just acknowledge that is the sound. It will come and it go. If we can practice that every day, and during the day when we have free time, we sit down and relax and breathe in and breathe out just like that. Be aware of each and every breath. Mindful with it. And then when we do things, cooking, eating, shower, everything in our daily life, we just do one thing at the time. And mindful with that thing. Mindful with it. So many days that, tonight Aloka wasn't here. But for many times, when I talk like this, and Aloka just bark, or Aloka come out, and everybody are sidetracked. Turn into Aloka, not me anymore. That is, I give that example for you to understand that we always very easy to be sidetracked. With anything surround us, we get ourselves sidetracked right away. That is not mindfulness. Mindfulness is stay within this present moment right now. This is our job right here. Mindfulness with our breathing right here. listening to my talk right now. That is mindfulness, right? If we can practice that and change our daily routine, daily activities by doing one thing at a time and pay fully attention to it, fully attention to that. And please liberate your lovers a moment, sometime. Don't live with her and him all the time. I'm talking about your cell phone. Your cell phone is your lovers, your true lovers. Don't live with it too much. And I mention this is because I have the reason. It's because we've been living with it and then we depend on it too much. We lose our memories a lot. Okay? And the more we live with it, the more we cannot concentrate. Because too much thing going on up there. Right? So sometime when you need to breathe, leave him and her alone. On the table, don't touch, go away. Find a different place, as long as you don't see him and her. Sit down, relax, breathe. It's not that you cannot use it. You can use it, but you have to make time for yourself to practice mindfulness. And then when you cook, leave him and her alone. Don't cook and then watch or listen to music. When you eat, leave him and her alone. Be with your family. You see that we have not, when our body is sitting there on that chair with the whole family, but our mind wasn't there. We are doing something else. Our mind is wandering things with our lovers. And then when we staying in the living room together with everybody, and everybody using, touching, talking with their own lovers. Is that you? Why you laugh so hard? So, this is something that we really need to change to have a better life, seriously. And then after you're done, you're more than welcome to touch him and her. It's not a problem. It's just that you have to make your own time to practice this. Okay? So that is the key right there. All you need to do is just use that key, unlock yourself. So that peace and happiness can begin with you. Peace always begins from within ourselves, not out there. Our world is not at peace, then don't expect that world to be at peace. Our inside world have to be at peace first. Without peace within ourselves, there will be no peace within our family. If there is no peace within our family, there will be no world peace. It doesn't matter how much we walk. If we walk for the rest of our life just like this, to Washington D.C. and then go around America and all the country, but people are not joining us on this mission to walk together, peace still just a saying. Just a moment of peace like everybody coming out right now. That's it. You have to walk with us for the end of our life. By practicing this every day, that is how we build peace for our own and our family and for our future generations. Our kids, our grandkids, and for ourselves to have a better place to live. So how many of us that willing to walk with the venerable monks to Washington D.C.? Okay, after I say this, means that tomorrow you're not going to be on the road with us, okay? You walk with us in spirit only. Walk with us in spirit only by practicing this and have loving kindness and compassion. It is a must. Otherwise, we will suffer again. Then it's too sad. Because our venerable monks, we only pass through this town one time. There will be no second time, is that right? And we don't know when we're going to meet each other in person again. We don't know. Could be there one more, could be never. But in our heart, in our mind, if we can walk together, we have each other in our heart and in our mind, that means we walk together on this mission to make it happen, to have a better place for all beings to live. And this requires all the effort. Without effort, we can't make this happen. So who in here that willing to put 100% of effort into this mission? Well, I hope with all this sound is going to happen because we seen so much sufferings around us already. So I truly hope that we will take this into action after tonight. Tonight, when we go home, started from driving. Mindful when you drive. There are many people, let me tell you a story. With this crowd, there are many people, they are outpatient when they're stuck in the road. Is that right? Yeah. Who have that problem? Raise your hand. And why are you still here? Huh? Or because I'm here. Just because I'm here. But do you feel peace right now? Yes? Okay, we received one of the messages from one of the gentlemen, I believe. He said that he spent 4 hours driving to come to see us. And it was too crowded. And it created chaos. And he was disappointed. And then he left. On the way home, he realized one thing. That peace with condition is not the right peace. And that is something that he realized. And he sent that message to us to say that he appreciated so much. In any condition, if we can manage our emotion, that I have said this many times, if we can manage our emotion, it doesn't matter where, what, we still going to have peace. It doesn't matter if we stuck in the traffic, if we stand in the cold and many people rushing, but if we can control, if we can manage our emotion and stay from within, we will not suffer, we will not disappointed. Because this is our own journey, no one else, right? This journey is the journey we chose. Nobody forced us. We chose to come out here to see the Venerable Monks. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so when we chose that journey, regardless of how bad it is, we still the owner of that choosing. We have to take it. And we have to consider that coming out to see the Venerable Monks now, that are going to be many people because everybody wants to see, everybody wants to seek for peace. So we cannot expect anything out from it. We just have to be flexible. Flexible on any kind of conditions. So if we expect something, then peace will not happen. And I love his message so much. And today that I mentioned about it to let you know that if you are one of that person, don't be disappointed. As long as you know, as long as you listen to this and you realize something, truly realize something, even just a very little bit, you work through it. It will bring you benefit instead of react. That's again, I said, react. We react because too many people crowded and then the environment is not what I want, what we want. And that is the reason why when we enter into North Carolina and so many people rushing on the side of the monks, and I said, right on that night, I respectfully request all the participants not to walk with us in person, And for the last 3 days, people still walk. But then when I stop and ask them in a nice way, they stop. They stop walking with us. It's because when many people walk in and rushing through the crowd, that create more, is not a very calm environment for so many people that I have spent many hours standing in line just waiting for that peaceful moment of the monk come arrive. See, there's something like that, a lot of things like that. And there's a lot of things that is out of our control. And we just have to manage our own feeling, emotion. That I mentioned many times. This physical body only suffer 10%. Only 10% sufferings. But when we react, that adds 90% on top of that. Makes us suffer 100%. So we should only live with that 10% and then it will go away. Don't add that 90% on top of it. We've been adding it many times in our life. This is the time right now that we shouldn't add any more onto it. Okay, can we do that at least? Yes. And so we will walk together to Washington, D.C. and for the rest of our life. Is that right? Yes. You promise you will practice? Yes. Because I will ask again this question. Yes, right? Yes. And then after this journey done, we will still practice together online. Yes. Okay, that's a promise. And to keep this promise is very difficult. Okay, I'm telling you, if you want to go to heaven, it's easier, much easier than keeping our promise. Because we promise a lot, but we didn't do it. We promised ourselves a lot too, we didn't do it. So I hope this is the time where we will promise and we will do it. Because I said, probably, just let's say this is the last call for all of us then. Because we don't know when is the second pandemic come, which it will come. If we keep on spreading hate and angers, delusion, greedy, and everything to this universe, everything will come to us. And it's heavier every day, every time. So we should stop spreading all those things into the universe from now. Only spread loving kindness and compassion to the universe. And every day in the morning when we wake up, before our minds pick up all the trash to chew over and over, please remember my message, my statement. Get a piece of paper and a pen, I'll write it down. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down, read it over and over with our eyes, and then read it out loud with our mouth to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day, so that no one can mess it up except ourselves. We are the only person who can mess our days up. Let's just all say that together one time after I count to 3. Today is going to be my peaceful day, okay? 1, 2, 3. With that voice, with that sound, with that energy, we can feel it. If together, everybody all working together, joining together, with that energy, it will spread all over this universe. Everybody doing the same thing. And then when it spread all those loving kindness and peace and compassion to the universe, it will shower down, back down with us, to us, with all kind of love and kindness and compassion and peace. That is when the world begin with peace. That is when we have a better place for all beings to live. So we will be the history maker, not the monk. All of us are. Okay? So every day, please remember to write that down. And then after that, work through it. Be mindful. Work through it. Be mindful. At night time before bed, sit down for an hour before bed. Don't touch your lovers. Breathe in and breathe out. After that, rewind your day just like a movie. And ask to see if you have said or done anything wrong throughout your day. If you did, please, if you have hurt or injured anybody, just call him and her or send them a message and ask for forgiveness. And then after that, ask yourself to forgive yourself. Give yourself a chance. Promise yourself that you will fix that problem tomorrow. You will not repeat it again. And then go to bed. Tomorrow when we wake up, repeat the same process and make a vow that I will fix the mistake that I have made yesterday. I would not repeat that again for the rest of my life. If we could do that and walk throughout our day, we will have peace for our life and our families. Imagine all the people keep repeating that message, that statement every single morning. It will be very powerful. And that's all I want to share with you. I know that I have talked about this a lot. Are you bored now? No. Really? Or you just saying that to make me happy? So that I can go sleep? I hope not. Because when we talk about peace, I don't want to go too much about religions, because we are not here for religions. We're not here in trying to convert anybody. Simply just peace, loving kindness and compassion and mindfulness. This is what all beings deserve to have, right? And so I have to repeat a lot of time, but every time when I ask, there are new audience a lot too, that they don't use social media. I was surprised. They didn't listen online. Not all, but a lot. And so this is a chance for those who have not heard about it to hear about it. And for those already heard about it, we can hear something. There should be 20% something new in it. If not, then that will also remind us. We just have to remind ourselves every day. Otherwise, we'll forget. Is that right? Yes. So I hope you enjoy your night and enjoy your time coming out here for the monks. And we wish you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And the last thing we will do, but I'm not sure that we have enough bracelet. Yeah? I don't know how many, but probably 100,000 bracelet has passed out to the people. At first, only 1,000 that I carry with me. Okay, so we will pass out these bracelets. Peace bracelet is called peace bracelet because everybody calling that. Because we are on this mission, right? And that's simply just to remind us that to be mindful. And we have met the monks. We have to live with love and kindness and compassion and peace. That's what it reminds you when you look at it, okay? And that also tie you up with us so you cannot escape from walking to Washington, D.C. And all the venerable monks will go and hand it out for you. And when you receive it, please make a way out and for the people at the back to come to receive it. And please don't ask for pictures at this time because there are so many people and it's cold. So let everyone have a chance to receive one to go home. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, okay? While the venerable monks will give out the peace bracelet, please be mindful and reduce the noise. Okay. Let's make it a peaceful environment. And then we will also do the blessing while passing out the bracelet as well. Venerable monks, we can spread out all to the back as well.
on too. Bye-bye.